What's up, you guys? This your boy Kadeem. Welcome to Let's Geek Out. How's everybody doing today? Yo, so as you can see in the back, it's not my regular green screen as I always do in all my videos. No, we're doing something different. I know the soundboards ain't all that, okay? It's working. It's a work in progress, okay? But I am planning on doing more with back here, adding more posters, sound panels for better sound and things of that nature. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive into this reaction video. And it is a death battle after so long. It is starting with their season 10 with Ant-Man versus the Atom. And shout out to my buddy Jason for letting me know about this. He commented on one of my videos letting me know that they have a death battle, finally a new death battle. So shout out to you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much. But yo, we're about to get into this. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna go with Ant-Man. I know a little bit more about Ant-Man than the Atom, and I know I'm probably gonna learn a whole lot more about these characters, especially the Atom. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Ant-Man. I'm gonna go with Ant-Man. I'm locking it in. Okay, I might be wrong. God, I hope not. But without further ado, let's dive on in and check this bad boy out. And while you're at it, you guys, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe for more videos coming your way. Greatly appreciate you guys for the support. And let's get into it. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, here we go. Yo, it's been a minute.
Ant-Man,
All right.
Marvel's founding member of the Avengers.
Yep.
The Atom, DC's legendary Mighty Might.
Good things come in small packages.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
We're just trying to get these out of the way.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, this is gonna be fire. I already know.
Did you
I'm sorry.
know
I'm still
ants
sticking with
can weigh
Ant-Man.
50 times their own body weight? That'd be like if you
That's
lifted
true.
a car
That's actually very
straight
true.
over your head.
I did, thanks to my fun fact of the day calendar. Also, Hawaiian pizza was invented in Canada yesterday.
Well, I bet your calendar didn't tell you that Dr. Henry Pym, aka Hank, was considered a genius at a very early age.
Yeah,
By
yeah,
3
he
years
was.
old, doctors declared that he was smarter than both his parents combined.
He eventually majored in biochemistry and became one of the most successful scientists
Wow.
in his field. He had
Hey, this is
big ideas
Ant-Man,
about
Giant
shrinking
Man,
the
Yellow
size of
Jacket, the
cargo to
Wild
reduce
Scientist
shipping costs.
Supreme.
Logistics.
All of which made him
Man.
a laughing stock in the scientific community and sparked a long-lasting insecurity and need to prove himself.
But he did it. He developed a working serum. He went from laughing stock to Christmas stocking. The much better stuck, right behind Bean and Life.
So, naturally, he tested the serum on himself, like any self-respecting scientist
Right.
would, and shrank down
That was
to the size of an ant.
smart.
And
That was
just when
really
things started
really
going
smart.
south,
Yeah.
A sweet little ant, let's call her Aunt Hathaway, swooped in and led
Aunt
Hank safely
Hathaway.
back to his lab where he could return to full size.
Hank then harnessed the serum and became
Yep.
the superhero
Ant-Man.
Along
Yep.
with his new identity came a fascination in entomology, which makes total sense. Ants are fascinating.
They are,
Ants
but
can
also
talk to each other in a
very
bunch of
deadly.
different ways,
Like
through touch,
an ant
sound, or
bite
even sharing
sucks.
information by barfing at each other.
It's like a
actually called
oh my god, an
trophobes,
ant
and they're
bite
not
is like the
barfing,
worst.
Say it's more like passing food mouth to mouth.
Gross.
Nope.
Hank figured out
Okay.
how to communicate with his new pets, not by barfing, but by creating a cybernetic helmet that
Yep.
mirrors an ant's antenna. And he's even developed genuine relationships with some ants.
Man, that movie
like
was crazy.
Ulysses'
Man, that movie was
ant.
crazy.
But
A
he
lot of
didn't
people
stop
hating on that
there.
movie.
Hank developed a lot of amazing tech
I
with
enjoyed
his
it.
slinger
Okay,
pistol
I
that
did.
focuses
I
his
enjoyed it.
bioenergy
Just
into a stun beam and image-inducing camouflage to mask himself as an ant. It worked so well it fooled Reed Richards, the smartest guy on the planet.
He also built
Wow.
a suit that runs on that nifty serum he made back in his lab.
Yeah,
It lets him
this-
shrink thanks to the newly discovered Pym particles.
particles. He named it after himself. Yeah,
Classic
he
Hank.
named it after
And the
himself.
Pym
He did.
particle is the key to unlocking the fundamental constants of the quantum mechanics at play here. They enable you to decrease the distance between atoms.
Yep.
However, in order to do that, he'd have to change the Bohr radius, the ratio of electron mass to the distance the electrons orbit an atom's nucleus.
Of
Course.
Like how when you
Duh.
make a bagel pizza, you can't fit the whole pizza
Oh
on
my
the
god,
bagel.
those
Believe me,
those
I've
bagel
tried.
bites.
It's too small.
I
You just gotta
I
put
do not
less
like
on.
them.
Sure.
I
Boomstick. So,
cannot
Pym
stand
particles
bagel
are actually
bites. I
displacing
can't.
mass to an alternate
I've had them
dimension in
before.
order to
Like
maintain that
you
ratio.
cannot.
Oh, it's like having a second
I'm not even
bagel
gonna
to
get
put
into
the
it. Never
rest
mind.
of your
I'm not.
pizza
Just know I
on.
don't like them.
I get it.
But if that were true, he shouldn't be able to punch with full-size strength if he has less mass.
And he's definitely lighter, because otherwise he'd crush the sweet ants he rides, like Vincent Van Gogh here.
His mass is being replaced with massless neutrinos, but that doesn't adequately explain how he can have less mass and seemingly more mass at the same time.
Sure it does, Wiz. Trust
Why-
his particles. Look at the guy.
Why are
He's
you wearing a
explaining
lab
the
coat?
whole thing while wearing
Why is he
lab
wearing a
coat.
lab coat?
What's more trustworthy than that? You're the exception.
You think you understand this?
Oh, of course. He's small but
Was it-
strong. You said
You see that in the background?
I guess you wanted ham on that pizza, but I already made the pizza.
Will you take that coat off?
No. Oh,
Regardless, there is virtually no limit to Hank's ability to shrink. He can go
He's
beyond
stupid, bro.
subatomic down to the underspace, a plane of existence below all realities in the Marvel
Underspace.
universe.
and Hank has literally changed his biology. He's rewritten his
Shrink
own
increase
chemical
the size
makeup
of
to
itself and
prevent
others.
anyone else from changing his size.
To touch it.
And he's used
Yep.
PIM particles
Mhm.
so much, he's now got an energy field around him that lets him change the size of people or objects on the fly, through touch or by straight up firing PIM particles in the air.
He's never shy about using them either. He eventually supplied his wife, Janet Van Dyne, with some PIM tech to become the Wasp, his partner in crime fighting.
The two ended up rubbing shoulders with A-listers like Thor,
Yep.
Iron Man, and the Hulk to take
Exactly.
down Loki. Ant-Man and the
Yep.
Wasp were actually the ones that captured him and pitched the idea of forming the Avengers.
Unfortunately, Hank's insecurities started to creep back in, and he felt that if he wanted to keep up with the big heroes, he was going to have to think bigger.
Enter a bunch of those PIM-powered alter egos like Yellow Jacket and Giant Man, where he can grow anywhere from 12 feet tall to so big he can enter
Yeah.
the overspace, the polar opposite of the
Overspace?
There he met Eternity, who called him Earth's
Oh,
Scientist
wow.
Supreme. Something he won't let you forget.
Hank pushed himself to these insane heights, even though he knew the strain on his body.
Yeah,
could be
he.
fatal.
But he simply didn't care and
Hank had his own
pushed
issues.
himself.
Yep.
Thus, his greatest and worst creation was born.
Ultron.
Yep, all the Tin Man Tron was created by Hank, not Tony like the movies.
Not
But
Tony.
The
Nope.
mass murder bot thing turned out pretty much the same. Big swing
Yeah.
and a miss there.
The
Yep.
fallout from Ultron left Hank in a bad place, to say the least. His guilt made him feel like an utter failure, and that his best work was behind him.
Sorry.
This led Hank to do unspeakable things.
A real
Oh.
low-life move.
Wow.
And even though poor mental health doesn't excuse this behavior, it was clear that Hank needed help. He suffered multiple mental breakdowns, endured
Oh,
the
wow.
physical toll of the PIM particles, and had bipolar disorder. that
I
went
did not know
undiagnosed
that.
for years.
That's
So
crazy.
Hank finally did the best thing he could. He acknowledged his problems, got the help he needed, and committed to self-improvement.
And with that help, Hank slowly started making things right. He rebuilt the West Coast Avengers, gave Scott Lang his blessing to become the second Ant-Man, and finally defeated Ultron.
He created a backdoor Trojan infiltration code to defeat Ultron
Wow.
that was so advanced, it went on to replicate and evolve all on its own to create a new species made up of artificial intelligence.
They don't call him the god
Wait,
of modern AI
what?
for nothing. Hank has showed over and over again that he's an integral part of the Marvel Universe.
Not just by ways of his scientific
Yeah.
contributions or victories in battle, but by proving that heroes come in all shapes and sizes.
Ray Palmer was born
Ray
the
Palmer.
average human-sized
Jesus,
person.
I don't know
He
why I
grew
couldn't
up
I
in
think
the
of his name.
Northeast,
Ray
studied
Palmer.
physics at
Jesus.
Ivy University, and did everything Mama and Papa Palmer told him to do. Probably.
Everything was pretty typical for Ray until one fateful night when he took a walk to take his mind off a frustrating experiment and saw a meteor fall from the sky.
He ran off to the crash and found himself a life-changing piece of a white dwarf star, and immediately started messing around with it. Who wouldn't?
He discovered that he could focus ultraviolet rays through it and shrink inanimate objects. There was just one
Okay.
problem. When he shrunk things, they exploded.
Oh.
Every time.
I do not see the problem. Sounds like he found a foolproof way of blowing stuff up. Case closed.
Of
Ray
course,
was
he would think
determined
that.
to figure out how to shrink objects without blowing them up. But first,
Right.
he went on a hike with his nature club. And as a fellow scientist, I have to question his priorities.
But hey, it seems to work for him. I support it. Different hikes for different mics, am I right?
While
Right.
in a cave, the ceiling suddenly collapsed, trapping everyone inside.
Oh.
After searching high and low for another exit, Ray found a small opening and had an idea. He could try to shrink himself down and get help, even if it meant he might explode before he got the chance.
But he didn't explode. I hope this story has a happy ending at least.
Perplexed, Ray determined there must have been something special about him that made him uniquely immune to the explosive fate. Something super scientifically convenient that we never get any more information on.
So
Why does he smell like that?
and created himself a suit to harness the power of the White Dwarf star and became the Atom.
Okay.
Adam uses the White Dwarf
Okay.
diamond to decrease his size while having control over his density.
Mind manipulate.
Which makes a lot of sense considering that white dwarfs have the mass of a star,
Wow.
like the sun. But their volume
Like I said,
is
this
more like the
is
Earth's, making them among the
my
densest
first, like,
objects in
really
space.
learn about the atom.
Just a teaspoon of the stuff could weigh up to 100 tons. That's one strong spoon.
When Adam shrinks and shifts his weight, he's actually sending his extra mass to a dimension called the mass zone.
Where Adam could maybe live forever. At one point, Ray's apprentice Ryan Choi was murdered by Deathstroke, but willed some of his mass to the mass zone and was able to survive in that dimension. So these guys can potentially cheat death, but would be stuck there without any outside help.
But from
Really?
one scientist to another, what's most impressive is Ray's creation of the Bio Belt. That's what allows Adam to use the power of the White Dwarf and shrink while maintaining any weight, from immaterial to his full 180 pounds. There's even been times when it's stated that he was able to become almost as dense as a White Dwarf star itself for a few seconds.
The belt is also how he can travel through phone lines or through the air, on currents or light beams. Over time, Ray has spread out the White Dwarf power to other parts of his suit, and now the Bio Belt acts as a utility belt for his shrunken weapons and tech. It also prevents his size or mass from being altered by any outside forces.
And while he can only increase his size back to his natural 6 feet in height, his ability to shrink is near limitless. He can travel between subatomic space to the microverse, the foundation of all reality in the
I've heard of
DC
the
universe,
microverse.
where atoms become the size of planets.
Typically, he can increase
Wow.
back to his normal size with such force he can smash through diamonds. So if Adam increases his size too much while still within the microverse, he could blow up the entire fabric of reality from the inside out.
Are you
Shrinking down to that
serious?
size means that he can shrink small enough to rearrange atoms themselves.
Yep, Ray can take individual molecules and rapidly expand
Wow.
them to cook up a small
Okay.
nuclear blast in the palm of his hand.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
Ray Palmer. I just got that.
He also once disarmed a bomb by rearranging its atoms. At that size, he can move at the velocity
Okay.
of light.
This-
So fast and so randomly, he
Wow.
basically acted as a barrier between any and all possible atom combinations. But come on, there's no scientific explanation here for him to have superhuman senses or awareness to comprehend being everywhere at the same time.
It makes total sense. If you're small enough, you can fit in almost everything, everywhere, all at once. Like how you can fit an entire pizza into a calzone, and then you have a whole pizza everywhere inside the calzone. Man, I get it. Science is pizza.
No! Science is all I have! Why are you doing this to me?
On top of all of Ray's amazing inventions and abilities, he's also got some more classic weapons, like a laser blaster and a frickin' sword he used to fight a giant crocodile. Relative to his size.
What?
That was when Ray was believed to be dead, but was actually just stuck at 6 inches tall and stranded in the Amazon rainforest, where he encountered an alien race known as the Catarthans.
And get this, he ended up leading a rebellion against their tyrant king and became the ruler of all the Kardashians.
And his heroism didn't stop there.
Did
The
you
Atom
just say
was a
card?
very well-respected hero, and was even asked to join the Justice League of America shortly after it was formed.
He
Wow.
fought alongside Batman and his best bud, Hawkman. And you don't fight with those guys without picking up a thing or two.
Impressive combat skills aside, Adam's greatest contribution to the legendary team was always his incredible mind.
He once created kryptonite inside of Superman by realizing that if he gathered up enough Kryptonian protons, they would eventually become radioactive.
While stranded in limbo,
Whoa.
Adam realized that if the Flash sped up the rate of a nuclear reaction's stellar evolution to exhaust its core, they could turn a fire demon into a black hole and use it as a wormhole to get back to Earth.
He's a brilliant, hard-working,
Wow.
and determined scientist that never stops working on a problem until he's found a solution. I mean, if I figured out how to blow stuff up as well as he did, I would have
That
stopped
is
right there. I'm
crazy.
the hero that blows stuff up. Wouldn't even need to change my name.
Ray Palmer lived the dream, going from research scientist to legendary superhero. He picked up the pieces presented to him and built something greater than the sum of its parts.
Who knew this tiny titan with massive brains would have just as much brawn to back it up?
That's crazy. All right. Here we go.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I know that was corny, but I missed that battle. All right. Don't judge me. And there's Hank Pym.
You should pick on someone your own size, relatively speaking.
How did you do this? It's laced with a particle I've never seen before.
They're called Pym particles, and I'm Hank Pym, scientist supreme.
Yeah, he has to throw that a little bit in there. And here we go. Oh, all right. Oh, whoa. It's funny how this fight is taking place on a desk. Oh, he got small. Okay.
Pieces of a white dwarf star? That's cute.
Everything we needed already existed. We just needed to be smart enough to put the pieces together. Scientist
Okay.
supreme.
Oh, now he's just mocking him. Oh. Oh,
Did you know
okay.
that at any given moment, there are about 2.5 million ants under your feet?
I mean, that makes sense, but why are you bringing that up right now?
You about to find out. Yep, that's why. Oh, okay. And he's been fighting monsters like that. Oh, I mean,
Long enough?
come on.
Okay, let's try.
Oh, they didn't work
this.
on him. Oh,
I'll hack his belt. You lay low. and let me
oh,
know
he's in his
what you
belt.
Nice try.
Oh, was not expecting that. But oh,
Search every electron path in his gun and study their probability wave functions. I just might be able to.
yo, the microverse. Oh. Bro. I mean, he can get bigger. Oh.
He must be reaching his limit. If we don't get out of here quick, he's gonna destroy all of reality. Now, my pets! You have your tricks and your tools, but I created something beyond the limits of human existence. I operate on a scale you can't even comprehend.
Over space.
You can't be afraid to think big.
KO! Ant-Man and Atom both had many answers to each other's abilities and arsenals. Both were able to store various weapons at a shrunken state. Both were trained in judo, and they both could obviously keep up with each other's ability to shrink.
Hey, yeah, bro.
There was one small thing Adam
That's-
couldn't answer to.
That's a
The
way,
ants.
man.
Hank's bond with his pets lent him some small
That-
advantages, and Ray just didn't have enough anti-ant tools in his bio belt.
But in Adam's defense,
That's
Hank could
crazy.
punch with a fist past all of his mass. meant that
Man.
a fight while small would leave Hank with few options since he can only punch with his normal human strength.
Even still, all Ant-Man would need to do is keep his dissed ants with the help of his
Yeah.
insect confidence and devise another plan of ant attack.
Okay.
Ant has no
How long-
For
shortage of.
instance, Ant-Man could alter Adam's size thanks to the Pym particle field he generates. Hank would just need to stall long enough to remove or disable Adam's bio belt, and he's had no trouble hacking enemy tech in the past.
But
Yeah.
even with the bio belt busted, it wouldn't stop Adam's ability to shrink since the white dwarf power is contained throughout his suit. Destroying the belt only meant that Ant-Man could alter Adam's size.
Whereas Hank has literally rewritten
Bro.
his own biology to prevent outside size alteration. And while Adam's abilities are definitely impressive, they are limited, and Ant-Man simply aren't, at least by comparison. Hank could always match
And
Ray's
he
size,
reached his
which
limit
is
'cause he
fighting
can't
in
get big.
overspace where he would
Yeah.
have the edge, both physically
Yep.
and mentally.
The overspace can
Exactly.
mess with the human mind, but we've seen that Hank can handle it.
But if the Scientist Supreme is really so smart, why didn't he just immediately go up Adam's butt and blow him up from the inside?
What's wrong with you, Wiz? Aren't you a fellow man of science?
This is the meanest thing you've ever done to me.
Adam sized up Ant-Man, but in the end, he was the one who had to say Uncle.
The winner is Ant-Man.
That was good. That was a good fight. That was awesome. All right,
Thanks
who we
for
got
watching.
next?
Stay tuned. We have a new Death Battle releasing every 2 weeks this year. And click the join
Oh,
button
every
to get
2
new perks and
weeks.
extra content.
Oh,
Planet level members even
okay.
see Death Battles before anyone else, so don't miss out.
All right, who we got next? From the brothers from Skyrim? What? Yep. Yeah, the brother Dark Souls versus Skyrim. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the fight. Yo, that was crazy. All right, the way Ant-Man sent the Atom packing, oh, that was brutal. Okay, that was brutal. Man, I was not, well, no, I did call in the beginning. I was sticking with Ant-Man, and I was happy because it did show. At first, I thought the Anna was going to win. I really did, because the way things were going about it, I really thought Ant-Man had an advantage. But then when we saw them all getting bigger and fighting in the the microverse, and started fighting, getting bigger. But Adam, he can't get giant like that. He can't get bigger, and he was reaching his limit. And that right there, that's when I'm like, all right, yeah. Ant-Man got it. Ant-Man got it. And as soon as they got into the overworld, I hope I'm saying it right, overworld, and saw Eternity, and be like, it's done. But still, it still shocked me though. I did not know how that was going to go. But yo, that's man, that was good. That was a good fight. But yo, the next fight though, was Skyrim versus Dark Souls. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna go with Skyrim. I'm gonna go with Skyrim. I know Dark Souls. Does he really? I mean, does he have magic like that? Like, I don't know. I know the dude in Skyrim, he can do a lot. That dude can do a lot, especially if you're modding Skyrim. Like them mods in Skyrim be going insane, man. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go with Skyrim for the next fight, and it's in 2 weeks from recording this video. It's 2 weeks from now, so I'm guessing they're needing some more time for the animation and getting all the information together and everything. So that's good. Hey, that is perfectly fine. But you guys, let me know down below. Did you know Ant-Man was gonna win, or you wanted the Ant to win? What do y'all think? And in the next death battle, who y'all got? Skyrim dude or Dark Souls? Let me know. All right, I would love to know. I'm going with Skyrim. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe for more videos that's coming your way. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, this your boy Kadeem. Well, let's geek out. Peace.